guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is on an eyeshadow palette that I found for $5 at Marshall's, and this is discounted, so you can find this for $10 at elfcosmetics.com or in your local Target as far as I know. But yeah, so spoiler, it's an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, but we're going to test out and see whether or not it's good. So if you want to see it, just keep watching. In case you're wondering, yes, my eyebrows come filled in when I wake up in the morning. Just if you were wondering. Just kidding. I used the Benefit Cosmetics brow to fill them in, and I already primed my face with the ColourPop priming spray. So we're just gonna go right into foundation. We're doing a little cocktail with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. So I'm just gonna mix these two shades and blend it out on my face. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Coty Airspun, I never know what this is called, loose face powder. Airspun loose face powder. I'm just going to set it around where I tend to crease or where my foundation tends to rub off. Or where I get a little greasy. Go ahead. This powder is great, and I believe it's $7.88 at Walmart. I'm not sure. But just recently I was in Walmart looking at the makeup and I saw this in store. I had to order mine on Amazon, but now Walmart carries this, at least mine does, in store. This is the E.L.F. Aqua Blush and Bronzer Duo in the shade Bronze Peach, and I'm just going to apply bronzer, blush, per usual. Oh, I was trying to transfer the compact back in my hand, and because this is a cream product, see that? I just totally dug my nails into it. For highlight, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick in the shade Highlight. This is awesome. It's $4 at Walmart, and you get so much product. I'm not going to undo it all the way, but you get that much product. It's quite a bit for $4. Pulling it out, I'm just going to take the bottom part of my Real Techniques blending sponge and just kind of smudge it. I've already got foundation on my eyes, so we're just gonna call it good, and we're gonna go into the fun part that I got for $5, and this is not the normal price that it retails for. I did get it from Marshall's, and this is not sponsored. And I saw this eyeshadow palette there, and I thought, oh, I've heard really good things about all of those palettes. I should pick that up. And I did not hesitate to, and I got it, and I was like, okay, I got one similar to this one for my mom for Christmas, and it was $10. So I was like, okay, $5? Yes, please. Sign me up for anything. It's $5, including a coffee. But this is the E.L.F. Everyday Smoky eyeshadow palette, and it comes in this nice sturdy plastic. It's nice and sleek and slim, and it's called the Everyday Smoky palette. And this is not new by any means. This is new to me, and this was a new discovery for me, and the price. So, and it's just really convenient and travel friendly in my opinion. And you open it up, and you get a nice size mirror. It's the size of the palette, so it's great for anything that you need to do with a mirror because of the size. And then the shadow shades, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmering shades, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes. So it comes with 10 shades. 5 shimmery, 5 matte. This is what they look like. On camera, the first 3 are showing up like basically all the same color, but I guarantee you, oh, there we go. There. Now you can see that they're all different. I think this is a super great neutrals palette, super great palette for beginners, and even buying it full price, $10, that's amazing. For the pigmentation, I've swatched these, but I've not put these on my eyes yet. So for the pigmentation, this is incredible, and it's a great deal. It's a great price. So yeah, I'm really excited to test this out. I'm probably gonna go with something pretty neutral, but you never know. The first shade that I'm going to go into is this, whoa, not the shimmery one, the bone colored shade right here. And I'm just going to use this to soften up foundation and make sure all the other shadows blend everywhere. And I have not dusted away any of the translucent powder, so I think I'm going to do that. To be honest, I forgot. Okay, anyway, for a transition shade, I'm going to start off with this kind of cool tone brown right there. And we're just going to put some crease. Okay, so I'd say this palette has, show you, minimal kick up. I mean, I've just dipped into that shade pretty lightly, and I've just got just a little bit of kick up. I don't mind that. It's just fallout that kind of I don't really care for, because then I have to do my eyeshadow first. A little bit of kick up is good. Since the shadows weren't pressed too hard. Okay, we're going bold. We're going for it. We're going for this shade right here. And I've got a really nice, small, dense brush. And, oh, I don't know about this. I'm just going to kind of pack this on the outer corner. Let's see. Oh. Ooh, that is pigmented. Wow, you see that? Gosh, I was not expecting so much for $5. Like, I would pay $5 for this eyeshadow individually. I'd say for this palette, you don't have a whole lot of transition shade options. So if you don't want to go cool toned with this guy, your next option is this darker matte brown. And if you don't want to go that deep, or, you know, you could use a really fluffy brush and just be super light-handed, and that'd be a way you could get away with it. But yeah, not a whole lot of transition shades, but the shades that are in here that I've tried so far are super pigmented and nice. So, taking my other brush and going back into the first, going back into this shade, and just blending out all the edges, the darker shade. These don't have any shade names either, so I'm like, this shade, that shade, this one. But there are no names. You're only paying $10 or $5. You don't get the pleasure of knowing what they might have named them. I think the only thing left to do is to put a shimmer shade on the lid. It's the only thing we can do. I'm gonna go in with this shimmery shade right here. I think it'd be really nice with the look. Spray the brush. Now we're gonna dig into the shade. Okay, it got a little bit crumbly when I picked up the shade. Oh, you totally can't see. But there's probably just a few crumbles on there, but that's completely normal with shimmery shades. When you wet your brush and go into the shade, it's normal for it to crumble, so that's not something I'm like, deal breaker, you crumbled, whatever. I'm just going to pop this on the lid. Yeah, pale shade for the inner corner and this wet one maybe for my brow bone. I just want to see how intense they are. So I'm just going into the whiter shade. I'm just gonna, if it's too white, I don't really want brow bone, but, well, that white was a little too white, so I'm just gonna go into the lighter shade, or the next shimmery shade. Just go over top and see if that helps. Because when in doubt, apply more product. Okay. But I'm still gonna use the white shimmer shade on my inner corner. Ooh. Wanted to go with the white because this lighter shade is definitely more warm. And I didn't know how that would go with my kind of gray, silvery, smoky eye going on. I like that. I really like that shade. It may not come off as shimmery as it is in person. It's really nice. And so is the cream color shade. Now I'm going to apply mascara and something for these chapped lips, and I'll be back. Do we like the hot pink lip? Do we not? I don't know how I feel about it. I am sure what I think about this eyeshadow palette. I think that this thing is pretty spectacular, and I also really love the Matte for Matte palette. I may have used it a time or two, even after I gave it to my mom. But, you know, it's all good. I did give it to her, so. This one is, again, the Everyday Smoky. I really enjoyed this, and I really enjoyed the pigmentation. I really enjoyed the price. I think this is such a great shade range for beginners, for intermediate, dabbling. You could totally use this black probably as a liner. This kind of gray shade, and then this shade over. I used all 5 of this shades just to give you guys the most variety. I tried to use as many shades as possible. And I went for a silverier, grayish kind of smoky eye. But I just think this is a really phenomenal palette, and I think it's great for traveling because of how compact it is. Like if you think about the Naked palettes, they've got only 2 shades more, and it's a pretty bulky packaging. And this is plastic too. So I really don't have anything negative to say about it. I think it's a great price, and for what you're getting, it's super spectacular. I wouldn't expect a whole lot out of the shimmery shades. I would definitely use the shimmery shades wet, just because they're pretty nice wet, but like this is kind of what I would expect from a high-end eyeshadow palette, dry. So just, you know, it's not gonna be super luxe and super nice and shimmery, glittery, and the mattes are pretty creamy, so that's really good. But yeah, the shimmery shades, don't expect a lot from them, but definitely help them out a little bit. Wet your brush, use a setting spray, maybe even use a glitter glue, but they are definitely good, and they are definitely worth your money. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this, and I will definitely be using it more. And that completes today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.